Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back again to my channel. This evening we are going to talk about, we always talk about family issues, Black women mistake, a lot of things we need to talk about and to learn about this sister situation, okay? And how many of us as a woman have spent our life buying into lies from most of these guys from our community. How most of our women don't buy into lie, and many women they feel guilty, say, because of things when some daki they do to them, they believe say na their fault. Now it make them treat them the way they treat them. Many of them think say they not be good person enough, they not fine enough, they not get character enough. Now it make some groups of men they treat them the way when they treat them. The truth be say many of our women from our community they get low self-esteem because of the environment, because of the upbringing, and because of the way when they don't program them, the way when they don't condition so many of our women say they not get say, they not fit talk anything, that their life, they need to put her under anybody, especially a man. And to put your life under a man, not be bad thing, but you need to know who you they submit your life to. You need to know who you they go for your life journey to. Because I don't notice, say, most of our women, they just like waste their life. They allow some certain guys to come into their life and waste their time, waste their life, waste their beauty. This one happen for Italy, okay? This lady wey we dey see for this picture, so e dey video. If you wan watch am, you fit go watch am for Oduwa, one Facebook page wey dem dey call Oduwa, one Nigeria guy. E still dey treat some of all these issues wey dey happen around, still dey give good advice. Na that I for see this video and I decide to talk about am because many of our women they truly they feel say all the mistake na them, and many of our men don't make them believe say all the mistake na them. This woman not get characters, this woman not they behave well. That is why we they leave them. And as una they live there, una constantly they live una own flesh and blood, which is una children, and not be European una for start this matter. But now here many of una for they do the manipulation. Una want these women to feel bad. Una want these women to feel say they're not good enough for a group of men where be say they don't know how to make money, they don't know how to treat women right, they don't know how to treat themselves right. And you will see they make all these women think say now they be problem. Meanwhile, no be una be the problem, and ladies, no be here if for start. If you check most of these men background, many of them come from a very dysfunctional home. Many of them, they don't get good background, which is from their father. Who they create background in a society, now the men, while the women go follow. If man not create something, women no fit follow. Every society, now men, now in they move on around. If you look Oyibo cabinets today, or some country where be say they make sense. If you see the positions now men they take them, now few quarters now women they take, and if those women did that position, the men not they try to intrude or interfere for their decisions. That they always they respect their decisions. But where we come from, waiting woman talk, na ground dey dey. And I notice say if our daki continue to behave like this, there will be no society wey be say peace go dey, harmony go dey, everything go dey okay for our society. E go hard very well because the other side of the human race, which is the women, they don already eliminate and put for corner their ideas, the good and the bad things wey they're supposed to contribute to the society. These men, they don't really want to really address them. They don't really want to acknowledge the help when many of our women dey, apart from the only the help when most of our daki men need from our women, now to make them mothers, they need them for production. And I can't come here come tell them say women pass production, okay? Women not be this thing, guinea pig or whatever, when be say they produce for society. Say women, now they born you, when be say you be leader, now they born you, when be say you be man. That is why you have to respect woman in every aspect and ramification of life. In every society, a woman play a big role because now they bring life into the society. But because of the brainwashing, one don't brainwash our women, they look themselves as inferior, they look themselves like they don't want anything. So they throw themselves for floor, for nothing, for a peanut. And at the end of the day, you see all these women go come out with bunch of children. Our society, they broke up today. We see what the courts they do for Benin today now. Now, because of a broken family and a broken society, because man when he come born as he go fit take care of, he package children enter house, he discipline children, he instill respect, fear, obedience, and hard work on his children. I don't see how person go take go thief. I don't see how person go take go carry cutlass, carry something, say he want to harm his own fellow human being. I don't see how person go take go carry gun, say he wan go cause harm to a fellow human being. He go go look the reputation wey papa create down. He go go look the job wey papa create down. Not be plenty women, plenty children. But when e be say your papa get plenty children, half of them are criminals, they're not responsible, they constitute nuisance for society, na problem to everybody. E go even affect the ones when they're responsible inside in some certain way. I know say nobody has to take responsibility for brother or sister when not they responsible, because with the advanced time now, when be say we all we need to be responsible. That life when be say many fathers want live, many mothers want live when they know they're responsible. We need to drop it down. We need to stop this struggle of where our women believe say they need to suffer for people or for any man to recognize them as human being. They need to just drop that mentality. Una see this behavior when we see for this woman today now, we dey see the same thing for Africa too, where women they self-inflate pain, stress, struggle on themselves. See this lady, she get two children, two little children, but what did she do? She still carry herself, go have more baby. The two babies are very small. I will try to open up for my Facebook. I can see if you open. Maybe I just see if it go open. Make una see the lady and all these babies when she they carry, they go. So she have one small one when be say he never even wake up, he never even strong, and she decide to carry herself, born another baby again. For what you need this baby for? When you know say when e be say you get small baby, you never fit take care of her finish, you still go carry another baby come back again, when already most of una know say for this relationship many of una dey enter, most of the men they're not responsible, they're not ready. Many of una dey force una self into all this relationship, because I no go blame una because of what they tell una for her, say una need to dey obedient, una need to struggle with this men, una need to do this with this men. At the end of the day, these people, Before they say Jack Robinson, they don't carry their bag, they don't back. That is why I want to use this video to tell una as women, see all those things where they teach una, una raise and come for una head. You know they work again. You know get way for the work. All those talk, suffer with your man, do this with your man. My sister, carry eraser, come for your brain. You need to follow man on credit, on waiting if he do and waiting he gets. And if baby they come, you need to even also double. Because waiting this our sister do so, it make the children look somehow. We dey talk about now, we don't even know the future of these children to put them on social media and they beg money publicly with them. And you see the man, when he even carry the baby, like pastor, he hold the baby, the passion, the pain, the feelings when that man get. If you see and you will see for the video, how the man take feel. Not being the father. I even doubt if the father of this baby get that kind of feeling for these children. Because if he get, no matter what, if you don't want to lie down with this woman for the same bed again, you feel just go, but take care of your children. Enough is enough. Many Daki children, before they born them, they don't encounter abandonment. Abandoning children, it bring a lot of emotional stress and emotional baggage, trauma to children. I think we should stop it. And una when be ladies, look, my tell una, now 2020 with this, so if you don't want to have a child, you have all the things in this world to avoid unwanted pregnancy. Don't go around getting pregnant for a man that is not desirable, that is not ready for a child. Somebody can be your boyfriend, but not a father. If you see video wey dey for the advice, strong advice, take am. No be this one, basic go dey talk, una no go lis ten. Una no go lis ten. Una go dey find where they for call una for yeje. All these things need to stop. We cannot just continue like this all the time. Who them? Na them. Who be that? Na them. When are we going to marry up? When are we going to marry up? When will the men from our community go want the best for us and our children? When? Because it is easy for them to come to say, the woman not get character. Look, if she not get character, there is no problem. There is no problem that after 2 children, you know say not get character. They take care of your children, take care of the responsibility when you bring on this world. If you're ready to remove CD, come on for your bonla, say you want to born, please be ready to take care of your children. Stop deceiving all these women. Stop putting them in struggle. Stop making their life difficult. Life is already difficult for people in this world. If you choose to have children, take care of your children. A message to all these women that entertain all these cheap men, all these dusty men. Say if they leave their baby mama with 2 children, 2 little children, you will be shamelessly sleeping in with them in your house. You will invite them into your house. May they come to sleep with you. May they come to friend you. Look, Bini say itano muwe or mononopia. The guilt will follow you, that woman. Now you follow that man. If you can allow a man will leave a baby mama, because born for person does not mean automatic marriage. If you fit invite a man when get pikin like this small baby into your home, my sister, you are just going to end up like this woman that is in the street right now. So you don't even need to bother yourself, because at the end, she said before you will even born your home, she will don't even level up that time. Before before you go do your own, she go don wake up that time, she go don level up. Now she this lady dey struggle. But before she go finish, you will carry that man enter house. Say no yawa, no problem. This lady don't already wake up that time. She don't bath. People want sister her now. But my sister and the ones at the back, stop making the same mistake. Stop making the same mistake all the time. Man no get work, he no need your womb to born. Because na another mouth e dey bring dey come this world. Man no get work, he no need your this thing to come dey chop every day, because if you no get protection, baby go come out. That man need job, no be hook up, no be relationship be that man problem now. Stop giving free babies. They give them free baby in the name of things go better. No, those one don't pass. African children don't suffer too much. The mothers don't suffer too much. They tell you, say, if you ask of better man, you too demand, because they cannot do better. That is why they say that. Don't believe all those their lies and minds when they talk. If you ask of kebab, you too they demand, you too they find high class. If you find this one, you need a house before you marry, you too they find high class. If you need this one, everything high class. That is why many of them they settle for all these cheap things. So, because I don't see any reason why any woman go get up from her sleep, he go say na man wey be say he no get family orientation, he no get responsibility, he no get accountability, he no get feelings for children, he go there with. Man wey be say, even though say he say he no want the marriage again, he no fit say, okay, I go to take off his children. Instead, he abandon these children for public, for the woman to take care of. Probably he go there with another woman for her, because that one they very quick for them. As they come out, they don't find their next victim or the next one when be say akpekus the scratch, like say they put devil beans inside. All those ones don't pack the entire house like sardine. When all this joke go stop? When it go stop? This is just too much for our women. Africa, not them, they pack children. Yeah, not them, they pack children. Wetin black woman do black men? Wetin they do black men? Make I show una the video. They be not play before. Make I show una and see for sure una. Don't do my sleep cloth in case. Let me see if I can. Camera. So our women, they go through a lot. So let me show you the video. This is the video.
Con fratello Elia, poi ci sono vari con Francesca, guardatelo come bella, alleluia, appena nata, guarda il padre ha abbandonato questi figli con il ragazzo, con la nonna, che è una cosa molto molto triste, sono molto triste, però vorrei rappresentarvi Francesca, chiediamo aiuto, possiamo fare qualcosa vero per Francesca, Dio lo benedica, Gesù Cristo lo ama.
Now I pause this thing small so that I'll tell you, this guy now, they say the girl, the lady, a Nigerian lady, Elisha and a Gambia person. Why the lady a Nigerian lady? Now the husband of these children na still Nigerian person. Nigerian man can't give Nigerian woman belle for Europe. He born one, he born two. This one a man, this one a girl. He born two. The man run, leave the family, abandon them. You understand? Now this guy now, when they talk this thing, not be this city, this guy did. He just the zero because he they preach the word of God. Now I can't see them helpless. He not get money when he can't give them. Now I can't put them for live video. They beg money. Now part of my fear, the implication of this thing, be say, now these children, the government, even if they still they carry it as the PC and say they no go fit, they not the fit to take care of them, or then this woman not the capable, they go carry these two pikin for her. When they carry these two pikin for her, they will come, they cry, they come. I know say na help Elisha won't give. That's why I carry her. But I just feel say this help, he gets still there. He gets still there. Like say this help go worse past the help where they define you. Because definitely all this Oyibo when you see now when they come ask the what be her name, what be their name, they be boy, they be girl. Some of them assistant socially. Assistant socially more jolly na inside city like this, like commune, they just dey. They will don't get information finish, know where you they live, know everything. They're not they come, they're not they rush. So I just want to play this thing. May I play and know and see waiting and they try talk. Then where they speak Italian language, I go interpret, and where they speak English, I'll leave them. Wait my turn now. But first, this guy in a Gambia person, I preach, they preach.
If you want to see more of the video, you go to this guy page Odua to check it out. Okay, when I see all the men who want they carry for back, how they are so quick to run away from their children. They don't take up their children. Don't they do this till they come long from home? They come Europe, they come fabricate the things, say, hey, single mother, now government money make them. No one stay husband house. How many of you when they talk this thing, una show me una receipt, una salary every month, who una get. Make una show me una salary every month. If this thing not be cycle of behavior, when it be say, now waiting don't they come from home. Because if not be waiting they come from home, many of una when live na mama and na papa, including me, come this Europe. We never even supposed to leave our parents because of the circumstances and the life when most of our parents live and when they come transfer give us. Many of us need to abandon our home. Many of us lost our youth to come Europe, come also for the whole family. Some of us enter 6 feet because of this thing. So wait till now they talk. Una allow all these men they like to una they deceive una say na so. And all these women when you say if they quick them to open leg, man no go ask you to get picking for her. You go rush one bump for her. Who send you? Get who gam you Canada? Who send you? 2020 now we day so. Many things they happen when be say una supposed to shine on a high. Na lie, na lie. Una go they rush as if say picking one come for extinction. As this woman finally so, what is the big deal of her having a baby now? Or if she not get baby, say person go come beat her. Many statistics of many black children before they're born, their father don't abandon them before or after. This thing not right. You see plenty children with anger, with pain, with trauma. At the end, now say they one kind. We not fit create society with good society, healthy society with this type of people. The men need to stand up. They don't fit hide under lies all the time. They don't to say this lie every time. These women, they want to be single mother. These women, they want to be single mother. Even if this woman want to be single mother, does that take the responsibility, your responsibility away from you? Does that make you not to be responsible? This woman, not wetin I see for her, she is not capable of taking care of these children. Now Europe with this, so if government choose to take the children, so it be. She's not capable. She not fit put the children through another struggle. At the end, they will end up one kind. No. If you know you no fit take off your child, don't be selfish with these children. Stop exposing these children to shame and disgrace. These children have future. If many of una wey be papa, mama, you people don't have future, you don't have life, nothing, just carry these children, go meet social, tell them say, look, I'm not capable mentally, financially, spiritually to take off these children, to nurture them, to show them love, to feed them, to clothe them, to school them. Please, can I keep these children here for some time so that when I get myself, I will come and pick them up? Can you all please do that? Instead of coming to social media to expose your children, begging, please do that. Just drop them with social and come back whenever you are fit to be a mother. As this man choose to sit down for lie because Dakime they do one thing. Once something start that is the rain. Now the thing go the rain for them, not until they go destroy themselves to pieces. That is why you see the time when they take they get sense. Now when stroke don't hold their leg, they find one kidney, or they come sit down for share the sheet. Now that time they find pikin when they not keep. Pikin when they not be called human being. At that time they find her. We need to wake up, ladies. Use your womb very well. All these dusty men without no value, men we not get anything, we not get life, we not get shame. Please stay away from them. Take padlock, lock down your bekus. Take padlock, lock down your womb. Please, just stop it. This is so irritating and shameful to all of us. We need to wake up. We should not be the face of pain, the face of misery, the face of abandonment. Stop putting your children through all this. There are so many places, platforms here you can properly educate yourself. Raise your standard and get a better man, a better father for your children. Not all these men that are doing wait can see boyfriend, wait can see relationship, wait can see marriage. Stop putting yourself into all these things. Most of them are not ready. Don't allow them to deceive you like, because this person is a man, is ready to marry you. Because this person is a man, is ready to be in a relationship. Many of them are not capable of taking care of themselves. Many of them cannot even love themselves, not to talk of they want to love you. So why do you continue to waste your time having children for them when you see they are not ready in any way? The video is not playing on my computer. They are not ready in any way to be responsible for their own children, their own flesh and blood. And you continue to have baby for them. All this rushing that many of you are rushing to have baby as if pikin wan comot for extinction. Please, I think you should stop. You should just stop. It's so irritating and they need to stop. It just needs to stop. Every time they are having babies. Every time they are having babies. For who? For who? For men that does not deserve it? You can't have children for men that does not deserve it. There is no way you can do that for a man that is not ready to have children. When you begin to have children for a man that is not ready, cannot be a father, cannot be a husband, your children will resent you. Wetin resent me, they will dislike you. Your children will hate you. Because you not choose properly. If na mistake, but don't make mistake. Look other people mistake. Your own no go different because most of them get mentality. They get that is when you be saying na dusty. Most of them have a very close mind. They know they learn all these guys. Many of them ready to put you through struggle. Many of them want to see you suffering. If you are not suffering, many of your suffering, it makes them happy. Know that. You see it in Africa too. How many women are going through pain? A lot. A lot of them are going through pain. Why did you think that you will be different? Eh? What makes you think that? You see a lot of women in that country, 3 children, 6 children, they pack children, they go alone. Their husband not die. Their husband there with another woman like you that don't have conscience, that don't have feeling, that have low self-worth. That is why I send message go give these women just now. If they don't have shame, how can you be with a man that have his children or play of some of his children abandoned? How do you sleep with them? How do you procreate with those type of men? They will run from Vivian and come to you. They will run from you and go to the other one. You cannot correct them and they cannot correct themselves. And you think at the end of the day, you too not go end up as a baby mama. We just need to stop this desperate move when many of them will be women they take. I call it desperate move because that is what it is. Many of you are so desperate. Eh? You are so desperate to be with all these guys, and they know. That is why they are doing what they are doing. Because if many of them don't know you are desperate for them, you believe they are the prize, you believe they are better than you, I don't see any reason why this lady will have 2 little kids for a guy. No ring, no commitment, no house, nothing, where you can take of those 2 beautiful children. Look at the other baby girl. If you know you cannot physically, if you are begging on the street, it shows that you can take care of your children and you are in an advanced country. Take them to social for the meantime, 1 year, 2 years, and take care of yourself. You too need to be pampered. You need to be taken care of. You are a human being too. Don't allow these guys to put you into struggle, to make you feel that it is normal you have to struggle for your children. No. When you marry a better man that can provide, that can care for you and your children, you don't need to struggle. You don't need to go street begging. You don't need to go to some extreme of putting your children on social media in a disgraceful way. The way you choose to have your children with a dusty man, it is a problem. Your life will turn 360 immediately. That is why you have to think very, very well before you go around and have children with these people. They have lied so much to people, lied so much, blaming you all for the reason of abandoning their children. They blame you all that you are the reason, they left their children, it's your fault, you don't have character, you don't have respect, you don't have this, you don't have that, and you begin to believe those lies. You begin to believe them. Eh? And at the end of the day, you feel you go to another relationship and be desperate over there. You go and be desperate because you want to please the other person. At least this one will say, I know their character. Let me double my character. No. All of you are good. It's when you come out from a community where the men don't know themselves, it is difficult when majority, not all, don't know themselves. It is a problem. It is a problem. We need to address a lot of issues that is going on. We cannot be a shame, a face of disgrace, a face of pain. Our womb cannot be like a free gift for everybody that want to have children. He said, I type into Google abandonment, child abandonment. Okay, let's see what comes up on that. He said, today, abandonment of a child is considered to be a serious crime in many jurisdictions because it can be considered malum in some wrong itself due to the direct harm to the child and because of welfare concern in that the child often becomes a ward of the state and in turn a burden upon the public. It will become a burden upon the public. He said, for example, in the US state of Georgia, it is a misdemeanor to willfully and voluntarily abandon a child and a felony to abandon one's child and leave the state. Okay, more. Okay, it said children with abandonment issues may have difficulty expressing their emotion. Children who have experienced parental abandonment may also have difficulty sharing their feelings. They tend to keep their emotion bottled up and lack the trust necessary to share their true self with others. As your child's other parent, you can help by. There's a lot. Yeah, eh, it should be something that is penalized. It should be penalized. It should be penalized because you see many of these men, they leave their child and go and have more children. At the end of the day, they will start disturbing all these our girls. You have to respect me. You have to respect me. You have to do this for me. I'm sorry. These ladies are not the cause of your problem. The cause of a problem is your mom that chose to have children for a man that is not available to be a father. And the problem is with your father that is not ready to be a father. We need to address all these issues because it is the number one problem we have in Africa today. It is the number one problem where somebody can wake up, have a child, and wake up tomorrow and leave like nothing happened. Yeah, it is a problem. It is a big problem. Psychological effect of child abandonment. He said I won't read a lot because I'm going to end this broadcast soon. There are two different they said there are two different, though equally devastating ways a child can be abandoned physically and emotionally. Physically, abandonment occur when one or more of the primary caregiver disappear from the child life. This may happen due to death or divorce. Sometimes parents walk away because they can't handle the responsibility and emotional strain of caring for a young child. Emotional abandonment occur when the caregiver is present but completely emotionally available. Cause of emotional abandonment include mental illness, substance abuse, and the caregiver selfishly deciding to put their needs before the need of the child. Abandonment in any form can lead to serious psychological problems. Okay, one common effect of childhood abandonment is low self-esteem. Do you know many people in our community have a low self-esteem? A lot. The child may believe that she was abandoned because she did something wrong or because she simply wasn't good enough to live up to her parents' standards. What did I say before? I said, don't allow all the guilt to be upon you when all these men leave. Pack up your life. If you can't take care of your child, give it to social to take care of the child for you. The government have a lot of money. They can do that for you. And go and work on yourself. Go for counseling, go for meditation, bath yourself up, go to school, do something for yourself and come back and pick up those child and take off your children. Many of you need to raise your standard. You need to pack up yourself from the dust because you allow all these men to lie to you, to deceive you, to talk very low about you, to make you to choose very, very low standard, marry very low. No, you should be doing better. Many of you come to this Europe to do better. You didn't come to Europe to start sleeping on a computer building. If you come to Europe because you want to sleep on computer building, you don't need to come here. Uncompleted building, plenty for Africa. Uncompleted building, plenty for Africa. Don't be small. You don't need to come here, come sleep for one because there's no need. The journey is just too much. If that is what you want, don't allow people to deceive you. Don't let them come with that cheap narrative of because I be Nigeria, you need to marry Nigeria. Because I be this, you need to marry this. Don't allow them. Choose a man based off he can care for you emotionally, financially, spiritually. A man that is a man in every ramification of life, not a man that is talkative, jobless, lazy, lousy, that doesn't know his job as a father, because many are inside the house, they are not available to their children emotionally. They are just there like a furniture decoration. That is why you have to choose a man that is really a man. A man that maybe something happened to you tomorrow, it can be there for your children. Just imagine a man that took off when you are pregnant and you think it will not leave when you had a baby. Because this thing normally occurs. Nobody really want to talk about it. It is very depressing. Yes, I know. It is things that we need to talk about. Most of our women, before 9 months, their boyfriend must have abandoned them more than 3 to 4 times. And they continue to go back because they were told they need to hold these men down. You need to respect them. Double it. It should be ride or die relationship. You need to do everything possible to keep them. You need to be obedient. If you have one child, you need to complete it too, no matter the behavior of the man. Even if it's shit, you need to take it there. You need to double your pikin to be 2. Even if you are having your mokpa for idiot, you have to bear it. Who told you that? When We are talking about your own life, not the society life. If you fail the society in some certain way, then you failed yourself more than the society. That is why you need to wake up, ladies. Stop believing in their lies. Stop believing in all those blah, 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 blah. When you see the dusty, dust yourself and leave them alone in their dust. You hold them no obligation, being with them without no money, without no responsibility, without nothing. You hold them nothing to be with them. If you find a man that is better than the one from your community, whether Ghana, Gambia, white, please settle down with them. Go to where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated or where people are bearing you and they bear you your bad character. Carry your bad character. Other man will love that bad thing that they call bad character in our community. What they call pepper body. Another man is ready to put cold water on that pepper body and treat you like the queen that many of you are. If you see this woman in this video, nobody say she dey take like walking stick dey waka. Nobody say she blind. Nobody say she no. It's because it is already a pathology in where they come from to throw away a woman after she had a baby. He has to do it. And because many of these women are used to suffering, struggle, she pick it up from there. You have to struggle with your pikin. You have to, when they grow, they tell you say na every pikin they grow come see mama. Some of you, because of the struggle, because of the pain, because of the heartbreak, many of you cannot make the daylight of seeing those children. I pray many of you see them. But reality is reality. I keep it real. I will not give you red card. I will not deceive you, my sisters. They don't have your best interest. Go for men that have your best interest, that love you, that want to see you grow, that want to see you happy, that want to see you prosper. Go for them, irrelevant of where they're coming from. Don't allow them to deceive you anymore. They have done so much pains and damages to your children. This is the next generation. We need to protect them very well. We need to protect them. Many of them are coming from a place of brokenness, a place of abandonment, a place of hurt. They want to hurt their own kids too. They say people that are hurt their own children. We talk about the effect of abandonment in a person, in a child. It lowers the person's self-worth and self-esteem. Let us read a little bit more and then we close up everything. It said, the child or the person will believe she or he has done something wrong. That is why the parent abandoned them. The child with low self-esteem often tries to be extra well-behaved. She may become a perfectionist or seek to validate her self-worth with achievement. If she fails to reach her often unrealistic goal, she may become very depressed or even suicidal. This child is often easy prey for, let me not say that, and other peep abusers because she will do almost anything to please the people who are important to her, who she feel or he feel that are important to her. He said children who are abandoned may also develop attachment disorder. You see, most of our women have this attachment disorder. When they say somebody show a little bit of interest, smile or whatever they call love, they attach to that person. You will see somebody that is not married to you, if a woman will pack a load and start cooking, cleaning, giving him a privilege of a husband for free. He said this may be more likely to develop if the child was abandoned by both parents at a very young age because he was prevented from attaching to his primary caregiver. He does not know how to connect with anyone else. This child is likely to be withdrawn and isolated. He often does not trust others. He may keep a very close eye on the activity going on around him, but he is unlikely to engage or try to join in. When a child with attachment problem is upset, he will not seek comfort from others, nor will he accept comfort if it is offered. The perpetual outcast and loner. This child may grow up and unable to empathize with others. A third reaction to abandonment is anxiety. Anxiety, which many of us have. We need to work on it through therapy, build ourselves up. Like the child with an attachment disorder, he said a third reaction to abandonment is anxiety. Like the child with an attachment disorder, the anxious child does not trust. However, the anxious child clings to others and live in dread of yet another abandonment. Unfortunately, our fear often becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Adults and other children may be put off by the anxious child neediness. Child abandonment can cause serious psychological effects if not treated by a compassionate therapist who is experienced in working with neglected or abandoned children. This problem and dysfunctional way of viewing the world may persist into childhood and cause problems on the job and in adult relationship. So next time or tomorrow, if I have time, we'll talk about more like attachment, battered child syndrome, attachment theory, bow, bay, and a lot care and protection procedure, fearful attachment, secure attachment, special child, middle child syndrome, secure base phenomenon. We are going to talk about more. Okay, so if you have anything you want me to talk about, don't forget to send me through my email and or through my number so we can discuss about it, because there's a lot going on that many people don't see. When you talk about this issue, they will say, not everyone, not be every black man. I don't care. I don't care. That is what you people use to deflect all the conversation. Not be everywhere. I don't care if we are not seeing improvement in our society from when it comes to family structure and whatsoever. Maybe it is majority and it needs to be treated, this behavior, attitude of our men, throwing their children in the bush and come out and start crying. They want to be a single mother. They want to collect government money. They want to be a single mother. They want to be a single mother. Liars. You people lie too much. You lie too much. Go and own up to your responsibility. Be a man for once. Be a man for once. Not only being a man, being a responsible one is another thing. We just need to wake up as women and know our priorities, where we belong. You are not a baby factory. That is what you should know as a woman. And wake up from your sleep, because this is getting too much. Lies, 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 lies all the time, and blame. When you fall with a group of men that can never take their responsibility. They are always blaming people for their own mistake. They always look for people to blame. Is this so? She doesn't have character. Oh, is her mother who would advise her to leave me? Is this? They always have somebody to blame all the time. And you see, most of the women, they get the main mentality. They have the main mentality. That is why you see them coming to defend them. Come and defend them. He does not do this. He does not. Who cares? Who cares? It is time we should know what we should be doing as people. It is time we know. We cannot continue to live in delusions and lies every time. Okay? And women, stop popping free children. When a man don't have money, doesn't want to work, he doesn't have the ability to care for a child, you don't need to produce anything for him, not even your papers. Let him go and work. Is that too much? Let him go and work and get some money, put himself together. Stop trapping them with babies. Nobody asks you to have babies for them. We are in 2020 now. All these things need to stop. We just need to stop. Okay? So I'm going to stop this video now. It is the Breeheto Girl. If you like this video, you want to comment, don't forget to put your comment down below and press the like button. And if you don't, no problem. Maybe next video you might like it. I love you all. Bye bye everyone.